Leaving out bear attractants like garbage could cost you. The BC Conservation Officer Services plan on handing out tickets to those who continue to leave garbage outside.
The way that we're going to deal with these instances going forward and more going forward isn't going to be just to kind of show up and say, you got to put your garbage away, that sort of thing. We're going to be issuing tickets. I mean, the social license, I guess you can say, for the province isn't, the appetite for destroying bears. People don't have it, and I understand. We hate doing it. And more and more often we have to do it because people aren't managing their garbage and stuff.
Micah says that since bears tend to develop a habit of hanging around homes for food, it makes it hard to relocate them because they tend to return back to the same location. So unfortunately, the only other option is to euthanize them.
So we don't relocate adult black bears that have conflict history, so that are habituated food conditioned. They unfortunately have to be euthanized. And so that, and then, all too often, I think that responsibility gets sort of laid at the feet of the Conservation Officer Service, when really it's the people who are allowing the bear to get into their garbage. In our view, it's their responsibility. So we try to manage that first, because for one, if we run out and deal with that bear right off the bat, then another one's probably going to come in because everybody's left their garbage out.
Micah also stresses to not leave your garbage and other bear attractants like bird feeders outside because it will attract wild animals.
Well, when these bears sort of start becoming a problem is when they're used to finding food in our backyards. That's when the danger starts. So, what we would say to people there then is, first, be good neighbors, because if you're attracting bears to your yard because you're not managing your food waste and garbage then you're also attracting that bear to, close proximity to your neighbors and that sort of thing, right?
From Castanet News, I'm Victoria Famia, Vernon.